Hi there guys, Luis from Vintage Action. I hope you guys are all well, and today guys I'm bringing you The Killer from 1989, obviously directed by John Woo, produced by Choi Hark, and obviously starring Sean Yun Fat and Danny Lee. This one is a cult classic. It's one of my all-time favorites and considered by many one of the best John Woo movies without a doubt. And this one is the brand new release by Hero Video here in UK. The official release is actually today. I got this one last Saturday, so I watched the movie over the weekend. I watched all the special features, and let me tell you, this 4K looks amazing, looks stunning. The 4K, the special features are amazing. The packaging as well. I'm going to show you like a unboxing as well, and this release is perfect. Obviously, this one has been released initially by Shout Factory in the US because they were the ones that acquired the Golden Princess library, and they are the ones releasing all these cult classics from John Woo from the 80s first, and then as they announced initially, Hero will be the ones with the rights to release it here in UK. Metropolitan Films are releasing it in France, Imprint is releasing it in Australia, but obviously all the hard work was done by Shout Factory in the US. They were the ones restoring it, they were the ones doing the transfer, obviously, and they were the ones putting most 90% of all the special features. It's on this release, or the Australian release, or the French release. In this case, you have to give all the praise to Shout Factory because they were the ones doing all the hard work with these movies. And but Hero just add a few things more that made it even more brilliant. And everything is perfect on this one. The picture quality, the special features, the packaging, it's amazing as well. And let me tell you, when it comes to this movie, I told you when the last time when I reviewed Hard Boiled, that probably after Hard Target, Hard Boiled was my favorite when it comes to John Woo. Obviously I like Face Off, Broken Arrow, obviously Mission Impossible 2, but Hard Target was always my favorite when it comes to John Woo, because that's true. I watched Hard Target and Face Off and Broken Arrow before I watched all these movies he did in Hong Kong in the 80s. Only late 90s I discover all these cult classics, and after I start watching them, The Killer and especially Hard Boiled, literally I fell in love, and there is a reason why Hard Target is my favorite. After I watch Hard Target first, and then you watch Hard Boiled and this one, you can see so many elements he used in his first Hollywood movie, right? That he literally brought all those elements from Hong Kong to Hollywood. And let me tell you, this one is The Killer is an amazing movie. And even though Hard Boiled is my second favorite after Hard Target, because Hard Boiled is over the top, like I told you the review I did a month ago or so, I mean, The Killer, it's up there because, you have John Woo directing, Choi Hark the producer, amazing performance by Chow Yun Fat as this amazing ruthless killer, but with a heart. He was not just any killer. And you have Danny Lee playing the cop on this one. I mean, two amazing performances for these two actors, the two main guys in this movie. And let me tell you, this one is visually, it's brilliant, and uses all those flashbacks that I use in the John Woo movies. The theme song, it's amazing. The camera movements are something else. This one you have the heroes die by a code. There is an honor involved in all these John Woo movies, And again, you have non-stop bullets, the shootouts non-stop. There is a lot of action. There is blood all over. But this one is not just like an action movie. It's a melodrama as well. There is like a philosophical underpinnings here. Like you have the violence, the mayhem, but you have a strong love story as well. There is like emotion involved. There is honor, and let me tell you, for me, this one is iconic. This is a master class of emotions. There is tragedy involved. You can see it's like a Greek tragedy, and it's like wonderfully choreographed. The perfect edited. The actors are awesome. The score is melancholic. It's like this one is breathtaking and heartbreaking at the same time. Literally, this is like a wild ride. I mean, if you haven't seen The Killer before, I 100% recommend to you guys. If you guys have seen only the American John Woo movies, Hard Target, Face Off, Broken Arrow. I mean, Mission Impossible 2 is a little bit different because it's part of a franchise. You definitely will love The Killer. I mean, for me, it's just my opinion. The Killer and Hard Boiled, they are my favorites. After Hard Target, they are my favorites. And I do like Face Off, and I do like Broken Arrow, but Hard Target, Hard Boiled, and The Killer is number 3 on my list, and it's close to Hard Boiled because this one is brilliant. And let me just show you here, this is the slip. As you can see, they put on this hard box, because this one comes on the hard box like they did with Hard Boiled. They did not do with this with City on Fire. City on Fire is just a standard, but this one here, as you can see, it's what you can expect from Hero Video. It's really cool. This one goes for roughly 30 pounds. It's the price, the initial price. They always put 30 pounds. The hard box, if it's just the standard sleep, usually it's 25. And let me take everything, as you can see here. And let me show you just the actual case. I flip it around. This is the original artwork. Obviously, you can see the case. You have the slip is this new artwork by Hero, and you have this one is the same artwork. And then the actual case here, it's the original artwork, and you can flip it around. As you can see here, you have the newly commissioned artwork, but obviously you already have this on the slip and on the case, so I just flip it around, and I have the original artwork. That it's always cool. And I'm super nostalgic. I always like the original artwork, but to be honest, I mean, this new artwork that Arrow did, I mean, the new artwork looks really, really cool. I really like this new artwork. As you can see here, it's a really nice artwork, but there's nothing wrong with with the old artwork. And then here you have 3 discs. Disc 1 is inside the 4K player, and you have disc 2, disc 3. I'm going to tell you everything what's in each disc. And here you have also a few postcards from the movie. This is advertising other movies, the Oil Maniac, and the postcards. This is the iconic scene where he's on the boat, and he's one of these one of his targets that was paid and hired to kill. Here is nice postcard. Another one here with the love interest, the lady that gets blind, and he's going to take care of it. This is the beginning of the movie, the opening scene. And this is Danny Lee and Chow Yun-fat, that iconic final shootout inside the church. That is I mean, over the top and amazing. One of the scenes when they meet in the apartment. Again, another scene from the shootout end of the movie inside the church, and it's a lot of nice postcards. And on the back of the postcard, you have the original artwork in every single postcard. As you can see, it's the same. It's the same artwork in every single postcard. Basically, they put the original artwork inside each postcard, and here it is. I mean, this one is really cool. And you have like a nice big poster as well. Let me show you with the new artwork. And this is the original one. And here you have the newly commissioned artwork. This is a really nice, like, quality, like, poster, as you can see here. And now let me show you. This is the booklet. As you can see, this is a nice booklet, always like with a lot of like information, and you have obviously pictures, photos from the movie, and a lot of information. All of this information, obviously, it's on the discs. All the interviews and behind the scenes. But it's always cool. A lot of people like to have it on the booklet so they can just read it. And this is really, really cool. A lot of this like doesn't have like pictures, but I'll show you. I'll go through the pages here. As you can see, there is like some pictures here with alongside the text. A lot of information here, and obviously the last pages, usually it's like information about the actual transfer and everything. So as you can see, about the 35 camera negative was sourced by the Hong Kong Film Archive and scanned in 4K by Interface Video Production Limited in Hong Kong. And obviously then this is all done by Shout Factory and everything, but you have a lot of information even about the restoration. Obviously it's done by using the original 35 millimeter camera negative, and it's really cool. You have like the poster, you have the nice booklet, and when it comes to the special features, I mean, this is obviously loaded with special features. Basically, you have a reversible sleeve that all the things I've just shown to you guys, and then on disc 1 you have the 4K Ultra HD presentation, Dolby Vision HDR compatible, original lossless Cantonese mono, and this is really cool, Dolby Atmos audio. So I have seen this one in like Cantonese in the Chinese version with like English subtitles. Usually I don't like to see it like the dubbed version. I like always to see the original. I always like grew up watching like American movies, English movies with Portuguese subtitles growing up. So I always like to watch the movie with the original audio. So for me, that's the best thing, even though I don't understand the word. But and the audio looks like sounds like amazing. And lossless English mono audio. You have optional newly transferred English subtitles for the Cantonese audio, and you have optional English subtitles for the deaf and hard of hearing for the English audio. Brand new commentary by director John Woo and film journalist Drew Taylor. Brand new commentary by critic David West. 2 archival commentaries by John Woo. One with producer Terence Cheng, deleted and extended scenes, theatrical trailers, and image gallery. So these deleted and extended scenes are roughly like 11 minutes. And then on the disc 2, the Blu-ray, you have the Hero of Heroic Bloodshed, a brand new feature-length documentary on John Woo career. It's a great documentary, a lot of information there. Brand new interviews with John Woo, producer Terence Cheng, and editor David Woo. Of course, if you guys are in the US, all of this is in the shout, like a release, obviously. Hong Kong Confidential, a new appreciation by author Grady Hendrix, archival interviews with cinematographer Peter Paul and actors Sally Ye and Kenneth Tseng, four archival featurettes from 2001 with Wu and producer Choi Ark, American Cinematheque 2025 introduction with Wu. I think these are two archival ones are not on the Shout one. It was like literally with Art Boiled and the City on Fire. All the special features, 95% were the special features from Shout, but they used some archival interviews that were not on the Shout release, and they just added here these like archival interviews. And on the disc 3, you have the extended cut. So basically, you have the high definition 1080p Blu-ray presentation of the 130 minutes Taiwan extended cut with lossless Mandarin mono audio and optional English subtitles. Contains standard definition inserts, option to view the extended cut with additional scenes from the Taiwan VHS release, unrestored print for the extended cut, standard definition with burned in subtitles only. So if you don't want to watch the entire cut, so this is roughly 20 minutes more. It's a lot of dialogue. They always did that. Most of these Hong Kong videos, there was always like a Taiwan like version, a longer version. So this is 130 minutes. So basically 2 hours and 10 minutes. So the movie itself, it's 1 hour and 50 minutes. This extended cut is roughly 20 minutes more. But if you want to watch just the deleted scenes, you can just watch on the main disc, the disc 1, where you have the theatrical release. You can watch just those scenes. Some are like standard definition. Some scenes are like is like VHS quality. Some is like HD. I'll show you that in a minute. So if you don't want, obviously it's a long movie. If you don't want to watch the entire like Taiwan cut, you can just literally watch the deleted scenes on the main disc. And again, as you can see here, like this one is region B locked. Obviously, the 4K is region 3. And again, on the main disc, you have the movie, the audio commentaries, you have the deleted scenes, and you have the theatrical trailers. All the rest is on the other 2 discs, and they are region locked. If you guys are in the US and you don't have like a region 3 player, as you can see here, Dolby Atmos, Dolby Vision, region B, as you can see, Ultra HD, and yeah, an amazing release. And now let me show you the picture quality, and as well, you can see that about the the special features as well. And let me show you here, like you can see here, you have the audio commentaries on disc 1. You have deleted and alternate like scenes, trailer gallery, image gallery as well. So that's what you're going to get on the main disc. And let me just show you this about the deleted. You have deleted and extended scenes, and you have the alternate English credits. So basically it's the opening credits or the end credits in English instead of like Chinese. So they always put that in all these like Hong Kong movies, like the John Woo movie. So it's always something cool. Doesn't make any difference, just the in English instead of like the Chinese, right? So let me just put here the deleted and extended scenes. So I can show you, and I'll just pause it here. And as you can see there, deleted extended scenes compilation. As with many Hong Kong films at the time, earlier Mandarin dubbed cuts of The Killer that were not quiet, the final cut, were prepped for various surrounding territories like Taiwan. The runtimes for these cuts have usually varied between 130 and 136 minutes, with different releases like theatrical VHS, etc., featuring different additional footage when compared to the final Hong Kong cut. While a lot of the additional footage is made up of shot extensions. The following are the more substantial scenes and extensions missing from the Hong Kong cut of the film. Obviously, it's not everything. This is like 11 minutes, and obviously, if you want to watch the actual Taiwan cut, is like 20 minutes more. But you have it on like disc 2 right here, the extras. You have actually on disc 3, you have that Taiwan cut if you want to watch it like in full, in totality. And let me just you guys can see this is like mostly it's like a VHS, like quality, like standard definition. Let me just show it here, like you guys can actual like see the quality. Yeah, but it's mainly, as you can see, it's like this is like a VHS quality. It's not like amazing or anything, but it's always cool for you guys want to see. But there are inserts. You have like VHS quality, then 4:3, then it jumps to widescreen standard definition. Then we have some like HD. So yeah, though if you don't want to literally watch the entire like Taiwan cut, you can literally just watch here these like the deleted ones. When it comes to the audio, as you can see, Cantonese mono, Cantonese Dolby Atmos, that was the one I watched, and you have English mono as well, and you have the English subtitles. And here I can play the film. And basically here you know like Chow Yun-fat is a mob assassin, but he's no ordinary assassin. He's the best in the business, and he views his chosen professional as a calling rather than simply like a job. Let me just like just pause this one here. This one is going to start soon. And here you see like the iconic logo. But when it comes to the movie, I was telling you, basically, Chow Yun-fat plays like like a mob assassin, but he's not your common assassin. He has like values. He has like honor, so he just doesn't kill everyone. And in the beginning of the movie, in one of his hits, right, is going to be a beautiful lady that's going to be like hated in the crossfire between him and the guys he was like hired to kill, and she's going to be blinded, and obviously that's going to to grow like a love connection there, because he felt sorry because she got blind because of that situation. But he saved her as well, and she's like it's important part in the movie, because that opening scene where you see this like lady like Jenny being blinded is going to be part of the plot. And like in a way the romance between him and her. And obviously after that Yun-fat is going to be double crossed by the same guys that hire him to to kill people. And he's going to be double crossed, and basically he's going to join obviously Danny Lee, that is the cop that initially it's after Chow Yun-fat, but in the end they're going to team up together. I don't want to give too much away because there is some twists, but it just basically the main plot is that one, you have Chow Yun-fat that is the assassin, the killer. Danny Lee is the cop. They are on opposite sides, but then they are going to team up together. And also there is like some romance involved with this lady that gets blinded in the beginning of the movie. And Chow Yun-fat in a way felt he feels guilty because like during that shootout where he was killing the guys he was hired to kill, and basically she was like caught in the middle, but again, like I said before, this is such a masterclass of emotions that you should definitely check this one. And again, here, as you can see, Hong Kong cinema. And let me just fast forward this. So you guys can see the picture quality, and again the picture quality is like it's like amazing. Okay, it's beginning of the movie, it's reading, so it's about to start, and I'll show you in a minute. As you guys can see here, like the Golden Princess like a logo in the beginning, and you still have the grain on this one. This is one of the opening scenes in the church. That is actually where is going to be the final shootout. That is an amazing one. And the picture quality is great. And you still have that grain. You can see it was not like they didn't use AI to restore it or anything. It kept that cinematic like look. That looks like amazing. As you can see, is here in the church, like where after he got like shot, like in the opening, like of the movie. Let me just fast forward this one here. And again, the picture quality is great. It's amazing. Look at this like daytime scene, and all the detail, as you can see in the actors like faces. And then you have some nice like car chases on this one. Obviously, here the legendary Danny Lee. As you can see, you have car chases, you have explosions, you have shootouts all the time. So something that you can expect from a John Woo movie. And here is the lady, the love interest of like Chow Yun-fat that gets blinded with Danny Lee there. And let me just fast forward this here and her again. So in this like scene, and with Chow Yun-fat there in this scene, and let me just for more. And this is a day scene, as you can see. I mean, this looks amazing. I mean, I'll give it like a 9 because this 4K is really like top notch like quality. As you can see here, and that's like basically the end of the movie, and 1 hour 50 minutes. That's the theatrical, and again, you also have the option if you guys want to watch the Taiwan cut that is 20 minutes longer. But if not, you just watch the deleted scenes that is on disc 1. And yeah, guys, let me know what you think about The Killer from 1989, directed by John Woo and produced by Choi Ark. That if you guys like don't know, I know that you guys that follow the channel, you guys know is the guy that directed Double Team with Van Damme, and is the guy that directed Knock Off with Van Damme, and is the guy that produced this one. So you have Choi Ark teaming up with John Woo, Chow Yun-fat, Danny Lee, an amazing movie, like a masterpiece in my opinion. And yeah, guys, let me know what you think about The Killer from 1989, if this one is one of your favorites when it comes to John Woo. And let me know if you guys picked up this like 4K release that looks amazing, the packaging, the picture quality, all the extras, the poster, the booklet. I mean, 9 out of 10 because this one is great. Like Hard Boiled was, this is on the same level of like Hard Boiled. Like I cannot say anything bad about this like release. So yeah, guys, let me know what you think about The Killer from 1989. Comment on below. Your opinion is always important to me. Hit that like button. Of course, you'll be helping me. And as always, I'll be with you guys, you know, bringing you all the action from the 80s and from the 90s that we love and grew up watching. I hope you guys have a lovely week. Keep strong, and I'll be with you guys soon.